Hello, remarkable woman. Thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you here. If this is your first time on this page, I want to welcome you. You're welcome here. This is the Remarkable Woman channel. This is a space that was organized with you in mind. We're seeking here to give you the biblical tools that you need to take a step forward and enjoy your beautiful life that God has given you. And so thank you. You're welcome here. Once again, if this is your first time, I want you to please go ahead and become a part of this community. This is where we highlight your inner beauty. And so I want to encourage you to subscribe so you can be notified when we upload a new video. So please go ahead and make yourself comfortable. And let's get right into the video. Welcome here to the Remarkable Woman channel. In today's video, we want to talk about something that is very important. It's most important, especially to women. I want to talk about your reputation. I want to talk about your view of yourself, your opinion, your character, your name. I want to talk about that very important item, your reputation. And I want you to note that I'm stressing on the fact that it is your reputation. It belongs to you. It has to do with you. It is attached to you. It is linked to you and your purpose and all of that. And so let's look at your reputation. You see, the reputation, like we mentioned, it has to do with your character, your fame, your opinion, your view of yourself, your name, and all of that. And so you see, sometimes as we journey on the road of life, things happen. And these things sometimes affect your reputation. It affects your view, how people view you, your character, when your name is mentioned, certain things are attached to that name and all of that. But you see, it matters how you view yourself, how you see your reputation, because it is about you as a child of God, as a remarkable woman. And so during the process, of interacting and living and making decisions and all of that, the reputation sometimes get affected in a negative way, in a positive way, and all of that. But I want us to focus today on the ways that you can reject whatever negative reputation has been attached to you, or you can reclaim your reputation to the level and to the place, to the standard that you want it to be. And so we want to talk about it. I want to give you three ways that you can reclaim your reputation or reject the negative reputation as a remarkable Christian woman. And so we want to look at these three things. The first way you can reclaim your reputation or reject the negative reputation. Number one, you have to rename the thing. You see, our name is very important. Our name can change anything and everything. And so when you say a name, people, listen. You say a certain name and people kind of like don't want to listen. A name is very important. So the first way you can reject a negative reputation or reclaim your reputation is by renaming it. And so you find a name and attach it to that thing. And so whatever the event, whatever the situation, whatever the decision you made at work or at home, on your job or in your business, in your personal life, and that thing kind of have a tinted mark on your reputation, you rename that thing. You give it a positive name because you will be traveling with that thing, with that reputation. Remember, it is your reputation. And so you have to travel with a name that you are comfortable with. It does not matter what people call it. It matters what God calls it and what you call it. Whatever you call it must align with what God has said about you. And so I want to let you know that the very first way that you as a remarkable woman can reject the old reputation or the false reputation or that bad reputation, you can reclaim your good reputation as a child of God is by renaming the thing, that event, whatever that caused that thing to become tainted. You have the responsibility and you have what it takes to rename it. That's the first thing you do. Name it. You will change your thoughts, your reactions, your attitude. All of those things will change based on the name that you attach to this thing. If you call it beautiful, when you think about it, you feel beautiful. You feel very beautiful. If you call it the training period in your life, when you think about that thing, you are standing up strong because now you know that you've gone through the necessary training that God has ordered for you. And so you have to, first of all, name that thing. Rename it to align with what God has said about you. That's the first way. The second way that you can reject the negative reputation and reclaim your new reputation as a child of God, you want to disarm the old reputation. You want to disarm it by redescribing yourself. Now, this is very important. I'm not talking about how people describe you. That is secondary. I'm talking about how you describe yourself. So you must describe yourself in a way that aligns with how you see yourself. You want to disarm the old reputation. That's the second way you can reject it and reclaim the new thing. Disarm it by describing yourself in a new way, and then you separate yourself from the old thing. So when you describe yourself, you separate yourself from that. So you're not aligning yourself with what they say and with pain and with sorrow and all. No, you separate yourself from that thing and you describe yourself in a new way. You find positive words to use on yourself. Oh, I'm beautiful. I'm perceptive. I have discernment. I have understanding. You describe yourself based on how you want to be perceived. And it starts with you. So that's what you do. The second way is you disarm the past, the old negative reputation, by describing yourself in a different way, by separating yourself. And description is very important. You describe yourself in a new way. The third and final way you can reject the old reputation and reclaim the new one is you must behave in a new way. You want to act like it. Remember, in the second one, you describe yourself. So now you behave like what you just described yourself, how you describe yourself. You act like it because that's who you are. So you walk like it, like the new one that you are. You talk like it. You behave like it. You dress like it. You lift up your head like the new woman that you are. You see, you're not afraid. And so you're not acting like somebody who's afraid. So when you go someplace, you're not afraid that you will meet people there who maybe know about the old reputation. And so you're ashamed to go to places. And when you get there, you don't want to talk and all. No, you're different. You have separated yourself from that old thing. Now you're a new person. And so you're walking like that. You're acting like it. You're sitting like that. You're not allowing the old reputation to tell you where to go, how to behave, who to speak with, what to say. No. Now you're speaking as the royal daughter that you are. And so that's how you reject that negative reputation, that negative past, and that's how you walk into your purpose. That's how you sit as a royal daughter. That's what you do. Because you see, you've moved past that thing. You've moved past all that old thing. You are new. You are free. You are alive. Let me tell you, you are restored by God. And so I want to encourage you to go now and walk like the new person you are, like the new woman you are, with that new beautiful reputation that you have as a dignified royal daughter of God. That's who you are. And I want to encourage you to go ahead and walk in that. And so that's all I want to share with you. Remember, it is your reputation. You decide what you do with it. You tell yourself who you are. You see yourself that way. You separate yourself from the old negative reputation. And thereafter, you take a purposeful step forward and enjoy the beautiful life that God has given you. So God bless you as you go forward and enjoy this beautiful life and just rejoice in the new reputation that God has given you. And so I look forward to talking to you again. Go ahead and leave a comment. God bless you. Please take care of yourself. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.